Welcome back to After Ink, episode number 5, mission number 8 of 8 for the first campaign at least. Ancient treasures. Close to a large metropolis, these survivors know that the future will be dark and full of terrors, but the rumor of a ZCOM military fortress might mean there is a narrow way through. Slumlord adds population before you really want it. Arctic Explorer definitely helps deal with the winter. And there's still going to be a winter regardless, or one would assume. While Survivor doesn't offer any particular bonuses, so I actually feel like I want to go with the Arctic Explorer again, because I don't want population coming in sooner than we're ready for it. And so we have well rested. Starting production plus 37% and starting resources plus 22%. And this time our settlement will be called Moondeal. Alright, so as we go to settle into our region, we of course want to get those basic resources plus 3. Okay, I like that. Plus 3 on the water. Okay, we're going to have to scavenge regular food. What about the wood? Let's scavenge there as well, so we're going to need that early on. And we still have 4 left. Any sign of woods? Yes, right to the west. Begin by exploring there. Let's take the territory next to it as hopefully some farmland for us. And clear that woodland. And get a lumberyard. Oh, we burnt through the stamina. Gotta wait a little bit. There we go. Let's go early on with an additional person. More stamina quickly. Try to prepare for winter. We'll begin with 3 territories. There we go. That's obtained. Green field. Get another well made, and let's get into fuel once we have stamina. All right, first firewood splitter. We're gonna need capacity for all of these guys, and we're gonna need a fighter before long. We're also going to need our first dip into morale. Try to give it a boost, but there's that population boost that'll help us level up in there immediately. Comes into a negative, so let's build up morale first. There we go. Morale climbing. Never got below 0. We're okay there. Storage. Let's get storage for all. Okay, winter's just a few months off, and we don't know just how soon we might come into an attack. So let's go ahead and spend 3 stamina on a fighter. No tents right now. We are not going to push the population any higher just yet. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's the dogs. But we don't have anything here, and we aren't going to feed them and take them around. I'm sorry, folks. We got to eat the dogs. Alright, we are 1 to 1. We're going to need another lumber yard. Alright, fighter ready. And we can afford the lumber yard. Or not. Oh, Tech 2. Do we want to push into Tech 2? We've got 3 months. I suppose that's not much for resources. We'll go ahead and push into Tech 2. Hey! Food poisoning. First one, -1 water. 23% chance of nausea. We're okay. Alright, so we have Tech 2. Let's go ahead and get a lumber yard so we have a positive balance there. And then looking into the others. Get a well, as that's not a positive balance. We are really good on food at the moment, so we had that nice positive dog situation. But once we have the stamina, we need another firewood splitter. 2 months from winter, and we are on a neutral balance there. Definitely not where we want to be. And that's during the part of the year where you're supposed to be storing up the firewood, preparing for winter. Alright, the wood situation will be okay. Will. It's not at the moment, but it will be. Go ahead and start scavenging fuel. We're a month from winter. We need to fill up. Go ahead and scavenge wood as well. I'm sure something's going to come up and we're going to end up needing it. We're going to sit on stamina for a little bit as we head into winter. It's only 4 months at this location, so that's helpful. Here comes our first attack. With support from the headquarters, we should be okay. Though, that seems to be an awfully hard fight for for these guys. Wow, they're not faring as well as I thought. And a wild dog attack. Still 70% chance, but wild dog attack risk is going to drop down, so we're going to lose control of the area. We didn't lose control of the area. Nice. Wow. It's amazing. I figured we were just going to have to reclaim it and use the... okay. Yeah, food's going to be okay. Food is going to be okay. Fuel's looking better. Let's go ahead and increase storage for the food. Fighter, we need pop 3 for one more fighter. I think we're going to need it, just based on how things are going. Plus, we need that population anyway, and they're growing impatient with us. We're starting to lose authority already from not having air. These guys had that much trouble with it. They need support. Now, we have wood, which means I think we can afford to use a little bit of it. Get a makeshift kitchen made up. Make sure we're staying on top of that morale, because it's not like it's topped out. And we do have the Arctic guys, so we should be able to explore, freely. That's 1 stamina. 2 stamina. That's it. We're going to explore all this territory. I like that. That's another freebie. That's another freebie, so we'll take them. That's a freebie. Okay, more farmland to the east. We'll definitely want to claim those. More farmland to the south. We've got 2 bridges across the river here. We'll want to gain control of, explore that one to finish it off. It looks like this is our western and northern edge, so we'll have this whole backside firmly scouted. And let's explore that one as well while we're still here in winter and gather some resources. And finish the first objective. A little bit late on that, but it's okay. Had to get stability. And we need to investigate some ruins out here. And we can't explore that one just yet. And we're into spring, so we'll have to wait on that. Get that second fighter. Get Tech 3. We're into spring. If we have the resources, that means we're doing just fine. Yes, we'll need to get up there and cleanse that. But I'm going to start with this one. Okay, now I just used up some food and our consumption's, worse. So take care of that one. To fuel. Can't get another... We need Tech 3 to get another. I need to get to Tech 3 anyway. We're working on it, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, we're going to push these guys out. Yes, we have a fire. Use up our water. Yep. And there's Tech 3. That's an upgrade for our fighter. Now a level 2. A little bit stronger. And here comes our other new unit. Right into the advance with support. And we can clear this particular space out. Okay, I think we're going to want to expand this direction first as you get more food and more wood. Well, you can do the same if you go this direction, really. And we don't want to necessarily take them off just yet. I found some old books. -2 stamina, +4 authority. That sounds great. Take that. Nearly battle 1 here, but come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go recover. And our near vicinity is clear at least. Barbecue. We'll wait till these guys heal up and then we'll go try to cleanse this one. Okay, food. Only a +1. Let's fix that. Water. Only a +1. Fix that and increase the storage. That was our lowest at the moment. Wood. Yeah, we could definitely do with another lumber yard. But the charcoal pit's going to be more important, so get that one. And here comes an attack. Let's get it out there and deal with it. They push right on through. They did. And here comes another one, so we're going to have to clear one and then get to the other. Home turf, easy enough. That one's just going to come right on in. 3.5 months till the next winter. I'm liking the 4-month winter things. Definitely not as bad. Let's go move in to cleanse that thing. Got the main unit. They'll be fine. Especially since they just attacked us. There's not going to be as many there to deal with. They had emptied out. They've replenished, but it's only 1 unit, so it's really not going to take very long. Morale's starting to drop, so let's go ahead and get us a little town square built. And a basic toilet. We'll halt there. I'd like to hang on to a little bit of stamina at the moment. Food is low, even though that's a +4. Going to increase storage so we have more room. And we have cleared. Let's cleanse. And we now control our side of the river. This is all going to be cheaper to claim during the winter, so let's drop back. We'll wait for winter to claim these 2 territories first and foremost. And then we need to explore that marked territory during the winter as well. We'll probably start with the marked territories early in the winter. Resources are good. Authorities dropping already. They're already impatient that we haven't checked it. Winter's coming soon enough. I can hang on a little bit. Right. Let's turn up the water consumption and turn down chance of disease. And let's go defend against these guys. And then let's check on our water consumption now. We're fine. We are fine with that turned up. Fuel. More storage, please. What else can we do short term? More population. That's just going to turn up all of our needs. And we can't quite get to Tech 4 at the moment. And I don't want to use up all that right before winter. If we have it in the spring, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and drop back in. These guys are almost healed. It's only going to cost 2, but I mean, come on, winter's that close. Just be patient. They are not being patient, but I can be a little more patient. It's not dropping that fast. There we go. Explore for free. And see, I can't even click that one until it's been explored. There we go. Explore for 1. Let's go ahead and take that little bit of food. And we have danger, zombie horde ahead. There are a lot of zombies nearby. Don't attract their attention or claim this area until we are ready. We will need to taunt them and retreat to a well-defended position with at least 3 fighters to have a chance of surviving. Holy cow. In that case, we need to claim this territory. And there's your ZCOM fortress discovered. Looks like zombies in the woods ambushed the military transports trying to reach the base. Compound is infested with zombies, but the buildings are completely untouched. I wonder what's inside. Oof. Okay, so we need to build up Moon Deal. Too many zombies by the ZCOM fortress. We can't fight them yet. We need to avoid them and build up our strength. Producing 5 wood will include claiming this new wooded territory where we can quickly, easily build another lumber yard and more storage. Water is fine, but let's go ahead and increase that one as well. We still have 4. Fuel, only a -3 right now. This will make it a -2. We've already increased the storage there. Food. Vegetable farm, that's cheap and easy to get on the go for now, and also increase our maximum. That'll take care of resources long term, except for we're going to have this done soon enough. Oh no, that's the lumberyard part. We're fine. Morale is very high, but it's starting to drop. Go ahead and take care of that. They are already low. We were that late. Well, there's your horde. Yeah, we're gonna have to very much taunt them, draw them out. We need a third fighter, it said. We're already at the Tech 3 where these guys are okay and can handle things a bit better, but push forward now. We can defend against the bridge. We need Pop 7 to get another fighter, so go ahead and build up a shack. That's a lot more population. I probably want that Tech 4 as well. We're going to improvise. 59% chance for breakthrough using up 2 stamina. And we got it, I think. Looks like we got it. There we go. Getting back on target. We need to reach population 6 now. Oh, come on. 31% chance of nausea. We didn't throw enough away. Big morale drop. Awesome. Big negative event there. Okay, it's spring. Food's low. Let's get another vegetable garden. That's 2 of 21 though. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So will the fuel. But go ahead and take another charcoal pit. And now we'll sit on these other things like additional population. Thank you. Very high on the patience. They are okay for now. We've got plenty of time to get to the Pop 6. I think we should be expanding territory, but cheaper to do during winter, so we'll probably do that this next winter and just focus on the territories we have for the moment. Morale is dropping. Make a small tavern and a makeshift fire pit. And now morale's starting to climb, so we're fine for the time being. Alright, time for Tech 4. We're gonna have to wait on 3 food, so food's gonna be a problem. So let's address that one. It's a +6 though. And we're not out right now, it's just gonna make us out once we get to that point. That's Pop 5. That's Tech 4. And that is more water needed. Fuel, increase the storage. Wood, go ahead and add another lumber yard. And food's low, but that's because we just had 2 big kind of investment periods. We'll be okay long term. But morale is still dropping. So let's go ahead and get that bathhouse, kitchen. And we now have a reason to claim this territory and to claim those 2 that go along with it. So we'll be claiming all of this winter. Next attack inbound, but we should be able to fend it off easily enough. Not too far off from that next winter. I'm still holding off on the population just a little bit. I think we're gonna. They still have high patience, so we're pretty well off timing wise. So I'm just buying us a little bit of time. Build up some stamina, build up some resources, build up some morale. We're gonna drop from 5 down to 3, claim this territory on stamina usage as we then encounter rotten food with some really bad outcomes. That's rough. -10 food. And only a 19% chance to get pickling, which we should have had a much higher odd for that much food resource going in. We do have a resource now in medicine that we can make an herb garden for. And are we really hurting? Oh, right, we just threw away a bunch of food. And fuel, -5. Let's get another charcoal pit on the go. And then go ahead and explore this region. We will also explore to the south. Yeah, we knew that was going to be bad. We can taunt. Maybe. Oh, we need a nearby fighter. Okay. So we have to extend our fighters out there. Let's go ahead and claim the additional lands here to the south. Overall, that saved 6 stamina. 8 stamina saved by waiting till winter for these actions. Morale's starting to drop there. The food! The food! Sheep farm, that's a year-round thing, so go ahead and stick a couple into that, and then let's scavenge, because we still have almost 2 months of winter left. That 10 food that was thrown away is hurting us right now. And we just ran out of food, but there is our first tick of scavenging just in time. Population, let's go ahead and get that other hut made, as they are running out of patience. I want to claim this one as well, knowing that the sheep farm is gonna help us year round. And we have a fire. Minus 15 water. Seriously? That's insane. Especially when we don't even get the fire station out of it. I get that we have higher tech and now we have a lot of territory. Cost just drives up for all of that, but we're at 18 and 7. We can afford another sheep farm, so take it. And take it. Crazy high numbers. That'll take care of food kind of year round though. Water's fine. It's just low at the moment. I am out of stamina. Everything's good, everything's good. We've nearly got that 6th population, though they are impatient and the authority is taking a bit of a hit. It went really quick from being totally fine to, oh no, we're mad. There's the population 6. Maintain 70% morale. It's actually dropping at the moment. Let's go ahead and invest in these couple of guys. That's the extra population that's seeing it drop. It was nice and stable. Minus 4 wood. Alright, morale is stabilized. We're going to finish that objective here pretty quickly. 2 more wells. Make it 3. We need a +6. 21 over 18 will give us a +3. Long term. Medicine needs more storage, so go ahead and increase that. And then it looks like we'll be fine on resources. And there we go. Okay, Zcom Fortress is now the objective. Now I think we needed Pop 7. So let's make it Pop 7 to get that 3rd fighter. Let's go ahead and push forward a spot. Once we have Pop 7, we'll make the 3rd fighter, and then we'll get started on trying to clear this out. Okay, we got an attack coming in from the south. That's a rarity, though. It's really only the, I think, 2nd time this whole campaign that we've had an attack come in from the south. So yes, there is something down there, but it's not something that's got me concerned. There's the Pop 7. So here comes fighter number 3. And that's our maximum number of fighters. I think it's their highest level. There is still Tech 5. Let's go ahead and push forward a unit into there. We'll deploy the new one within our borders. Stamina wood, breakthrough chance. Let's do it. And that worked. Morale is dropping. New makeshift fire pit. And we need some more stamina. There's also new demands on resources, right, as we've pushed into a higher population. Builder huts. Got it. Okay, big attack coming. Big attack coming. We've drawn them in, and we are going to fall back. These guys are training up a little bit slower than I expected. We do have the extra support, though. These guys are training way too slow. This is a bit of an issue. This is a bit of an issue. With the headquarters support, though, right? The main base support. They're hanging in there. It's kind of a 50-50 fight right now. Reinforce. There we go, ready to go. And we get them deployed right away. That turns the fight in our advantage. That is the Horde, by the way. Oh, there's Winter. And we're starting to kill off parts of the Horde, so it's not just... Got him. We got him. I think we actually already have the strength to push in now. Push in now and take care of the fortress. It's also winter, so we want to be claiming this during winter. I think we can claim this one right now. Fuel, no problem. Avoid the hypothermia. Alright, so we are clearing the fortress. A little more heavily fortified than I thought, but that's okay. We've got that support. Surprise attack from the other direction. Not helping. Not helping. There we go. What's that? Fighter upgrade. Nice. Fighter. Oh, I don't need train speed. That's. I just saw all those up arrows and got excited. Cleanse. We'd already fended off that one, so they'll be okay. And there we go. Infestation cleared. Claim. And that is that step complete. Now we need to loot the Decathlon fortress. That's a side quest, but what do we have here? Maintenance required. That's fine. We have wood. That's why you build up storage. But -8, and we have gone through these charcoal pits. So let's make a couple more and start scavenging. We had plenty of fuel, and suddenly we don't as we claim these 2 additional territories, which means there's other demands too. Small healing hut, small tavern, and the basic toilets. Get on top of morale. We have plenty of authority though to spare, and morale's already started to turn around. Let's go ahead and fall back way down to here just to cover anything from the south. And I do have 3 stamina. Let's see what we can do. Study maps. So we're going to loot the Decathlon fortress, and it looks like we have 5 stages. A few of them are already available to us, so let's go ahead and do a couple of them anyway. They're already down to medium on the patience on this one. Whoa! Hello! We studied the maps. Our healer's hut needs medicine, huh? There we go. Into spring. Good timing. It looks like we have 3 more infestations out there. Authority increased with the map revealed. All 3 of those are huge infestations. So, quad bikes. Fighter movement speed. Oh, I like that. That's good. Scavenge supplies, food, fuel, medicine. We'll be down to just those firearms here. All supplies are under control, I think. Maintenance, yeah. Seems well under control right now, and we're healing up fairly quickly. There was one. Medicine needs more storage. Other than that, I think everything's looking fine. And we're down to equip firearms, fighter strength. Wow, I like that. Maybe they're gonna have us go clear these last ones out. Okay, we see some zombies on the move out there. Okay, kill all zombies, secure the entire region. We're 7 of 8. This is the last one. I suppose we can start down here and make our way across. And these guys have all upgraded. They are much stronger now. So we can... Which way are you going to go? Right towards it. Perfect. Got that little bit of damage here. This is going to be hard going straight after him, but with the increased strength and 3 units, I think we'll be okay. If we're not, we'll pull back. Yeah, we're okay. Creativity plus more fighter strength. I'll take it. -5 wood on this. How are we doing on morale? Let's take a builder hut. Got some improvised housing. Take all the bonuses you can get. Make sure we maintain the morale, and then go fight off the zombies. That's 1 unit coming in. I'm not too worried about them, but we're starting to kill off the horde. Got him. Fighter upgrade. Let's see. Fighter strength in grassland areas. These are all like grassland areas, right? Looks like it. Cleanse. And we're cleansed. Alright, we have another full strength unit, so we're going to push right on into our next by going here, here, and here. And it looks like some of the units are going to move out to here, which means these guys are going to have a tough fight for a second, because they're going to have to fend off against that one, but that should be quick. Back into support, there you go. Turning the tide in there. Direction. Job dissatisfaction. Give me more authority. We'll get this one soon enough, but it looks like we're going to have to heal up before we go take on the last one. Spring coming. Spring. Entering fall. As we have a fire. Oh, minus 19 water. At least it's a 39% chance on the fire station, and we did get it this time. So, fire station. Let's go and get one of you built. Take the improvised housing. Water. Give me another well. And we're killing off the horde. Go ahead and cleanse. And we're cleansed. Alright. We can absolutely take the others, but we need to heal up. At least a bit. Patience already running low, but authority is really high. It's not going to take long. I really only need this one group to get back to full strength. It's just a very high winter kind of thing. Add a couple charcoal pits, so it's only a -2. How's food during the winter? Only a -1. Nice. One sheep farm should see that stay neutral. These guys are back to full strength, so we can go finish this thing off as we're going to start getting downtick in authority. So you're going to go here, you're going to go here, you're going to go here. More maintenance. Thought I already have a builder hut. Don't I? Guess not. Alright, we are in control. They should start dying off soon. It's a huge horde, but there they go. The end is nigh. In a good way. And cleanse. There we go. We are cleansed. We've eradicated the zombie threat, and that is victory. That is victory. And that is the first campaign complete. 3 stars on that one. That one actually felt a lot easier than some of the others, but it was simple. They told me what to do. Have 3 fighters. Draw them to you. Make sure your fighters are supported. Simple math on that part. Everything else was just manage your population, manage your resources, and we did that appropriately, easily enough. With a 4-month winter, it wasn't that hard to get on top of the resources. This one was more about tough zombies, and yeah, they were tough zombies, but once we had maxed out fighters and had the 3 of them in support of one another, it was easy enough. That was definitely easier than the last couple missions. Not that it was easy, we just did the simple thing you needed to do to be on top of it. It would have been incredibly difficult if we didn't have the 3 fighters. I think we would have been losing some. We would have been really struggling if we weren't also at that tech. If we had gone out a little bit too early, and that horde would have just gone right on through our base and wiped us out completely. And we did draw that one horde in a little earlier than I expected as I pushed forward into the space next to them. That got their attention. That 3rd fighter wasn't ready yet, so we almost had an issue there. And I could see how it would have been problematic, and that was definitely not the expected outcome. I was preparing to advance, only to have them advance on us. But we were almost ready in that moment, so it still worked out. That could have gone sour fast. But anyway, that is the first campaign, and that's as far as I'm planning to go right now. If you would like to see the second campaign, let me know in the comments below. At the very least, I'll hold off a little bit to doing the second campaign. Maybe we'll come back to it a little bit later, or see, how the next update or two treats this game as it is in early access. So for the moment, that is as far as I've planned to go. But again, let me know if you want to see more. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.